Anyway, we're cutting into the other side of Losers 8 here. That's going to be Bestness and Diablo, actually on the right side of your screen. They're coming from Utah, a criminally underrated state in Smash 4. These guys have so many killers. You saw Pixel and Valor before, a Ryu and Sonic team. This is their other Ryu, Diablo, and Bestness, who has been living up to that name pretty well. The Cat, of course, sitting in Winners Finals, though. Or no, I'm sorry, Sturder and Elegant won. So yeah. Nakat sitting a round above in losers bracket. So I wonder if they'll end up meeting each other, whether it's in the next round or in semis. If they can win all the way there, have a little bit of a contest for that title.
It would have to be in semis.
Right, okay. And then on the other side of things, we have Abadango and Kamem, one of the rare static teams from Japan that shows up. I mean, we used to have Como and Renai all the time. Then Renai stopped showing, but these guys, Abadango and Kamem, they have such deep pockets, such an interesting character pool they can pull from. You're most likely going to be seeing...
They used to do Sheik Meta Knight a lot.
Yeah, it used to be Sheik Meta, but now we're going to see Sheik Neta, I think. Oh no, or we could get the double Mega Man. That is their other signature team, but it's really a mystery as to who they're going to play. For Kamem, you could see Cloud, Sheik, Mega Man, sometimes Yoshi or Wario, depending on the mood. And then Abadango.
Don't sleep on Yoshi in teams.
Yeah, he's good.
Yoshi in teams is a heck of a thing, man. That up air, the up air with rage, it's pretty nuts.
It's kind of like Ness. If he doesn't have to win neutral, the character's pretty gross. He lives forever, of course. And then for Abadango, his character pool, I mean, of course, Mewtwo is what he got on the map for, but not the best character in doubles. So there's Bayonetta, Mega Man, Meta Knight, pretty much those three that you can count on seeing from him. For this match, it's going to be the red and green Team Christmas as they get the happy birthday sandwiching both Ness and Ryu in the middle.
This double Mega Man pick might be an answer to the Ryu.
That's my guess.
That's what I'm thinking here is like the best way to just have Ryu do nothing is to throw lemons at him for 7 minutes and 38 seconds from now.
For those of you guys unfamiliar, Kamem, best Mega Man in the world pretty much. Abadango, one of them, but he only shows this card in doubles. Ooh, so smart, running up, blocking the Shoryuken. Mega Man saying, hey man, I'm from the Capcom universe too. I've seen this a couple times. But Bestness and Diablo, not a team to sleep on either. You might have never seen these guys on a PGR, but if there was a doubles one, you could count on them both being there.
Definitely, and right now they have an early lead on the part of Miss Stage Spike. Which Mega Man's which?
Oh, I was going to clarify that when I was talking about who the players were. Yes, so Kamem, the red and white Mega Man, whereas Abadango is rocking green. Okay. Ooh, that super strong back air from Mega Man, not quite KOing Ness. Despite being tiny, he is actually a midweight character. He's got a lot more survivability than he's given credit for. And he's got his dad, Ryu, backing him up. Also very thick and chunky. Survivability is one of his strong suits as well.
And that conditioning from Abadango to get Bestness to land right into that Shoryuken. That's all predicated by that entire interaction on that Smashville platform on the right side of the stage. Throwing out that back air, thinking that you had a moment of respite to come in and then push the issue. But then, here I come with a big fist. Yeah,
this character's got some serious ways to land, whether it's neutral air into jab and then jump away again to fire the lemons. He could just empty hop grab. And then, once you've reached the 3rd or 4th level of Yomi, of conditioning, you just go for that up tilt, the mega upper, and wipe a stock off the board at 75. Oh, I think Abba just mistook himself for someone else on the screen, though, and he just ran off to his own death.
But with Bestness knowing that he's not going to be able to make that recovery from the back corner, that is even stocks all around. Diablo is bleeding a little bit, though.
Also, got a comment on the humans versus robots theme here. This is what happens when AI takes over. Oh, and no tech yet again. So many wall spikes ending stocks for the Mega Man team.
And there was 1% difference between these two teams going into the final stock as soon as that stock was taken. So anything can happen, folks. But taking the stage control is the red team. Looking to get the back airs back and forth. And that up air is also a very dangerous move as well.
Mega Man's such a good character at setting up in doubles. Following up could be a bit of a different story. Doesn't have some of the most meaningful kill moves out there, but when he hits you good, just like Ness with the forward smash, though. Ooh. Diablo trying to just pass him off to Bestness somehow, and are we going to see the heals? Yes, we are. Only a little bit, though.
Yeah, that was nerfed in a balance patch. Same balance patch that nerfed the Game & Watch bucket, which was previously like very much a problem in doubles. Oh, that follow-up was almost insane.
Love that juke from Bestness there, just making sure that Kamem couldn't hit himself with the PK Thunder 2, or PK Thunder 1 rather, to take away the Bolt, and it's going to be game 1 going to Utah.
Pretty comfortably as well. I think that the rust might have shown a little bit from Abadango's Mega Man. So like an SD in the middle of that, and also a missed tech.
Yeah, I don't even think that SD was rust. I think he just lost track of himself, to be honest.
But it looks like they're sticking with the Mega Mans. They want this team. This is what they're going to go with. And of course, I couldn't tell you what team they had been rocking for the entirety of the rest of the bracket. So maybe they've been playing it this whole time, and I'm just an idiot for calling it rusty. But
I don't know, man. It could be, as you said, an answer to the Ryu here, but I'm not sure if I like that just because of the physics that Mega Man has. He's so easily comboed by Ryu's tilts. You can see him get spiked real easy at around probably 50% near the edge, maybe even less.
Well, this is their plan, and they're sticking to it despite losing game 1. It's the run back on the stage. It's the run back on the characters. They are confident in this pick, and maybe it's going to be a ride or die on these Mega Mans to make it further in this losers bracket.
I mean, honestly, they look fine. I wouldn't fault the characters for necessarily anything that happened, but they're just going to need to run a bit of a tighter ship here. As you see, Bestness and Diablo, not a conventional team by any means. Another 2 players I would certainly classify as double specialists.
Really smart recovery from Bestness. Went really high with the PK Thunder 2, managed to like fly between 2 Mega Mans and then get under that Ryu point where he can cover him if Mega Man tried to go overextend for a punish.
You see Bestness not air dodging out of the tornadoes. That could cost him his life. You gotta be mashing on your shield button when that happens. You see a lot of players die way too early to that sometimes.
Yeah, if you jump, that's the way you die.
Yeah, oh, very true.
But back air going to seal up the Ness stock on the left side of the screen. That Mega Man back air, definitely like his best doubles move, I would have to say.
Oh, and Ness's up air just so good that it actually killed his partner, but the back throw right there to make up for it. And we've got 2 stocks on everyone other than Abadango, who, oh, that's why I don't like the Mega Man pick. So easy to land that. And I was talking about it at the low percents, but because he's a heavy fastballer, it continues working into the high percents like that, and that's also a problem. Most characters, there's a smaller window to land that on.
I'm also kind of surprised that going with this double Mega Man pick, they picked a small stage of Smashville. I feel like you might want a little bit more room to breathe, especially because Ryu and Ness are pretty slow characters.
Very true. Not capitalizing on one of the opposing team's greatest weaknesses. But it looks like they're doing pretty much just fine as this match is about dead even. Ness definitely in their sights right now as they see that triple-digit percent. Oh, and, okay, I was going to say, man, 66, even Ryu out there is going to die to that. But no, not quite.
Down goes Abadango to the yo-yo. Coming out with the toys here.
Yo, I got these crazy edge guards. It's not even hard.
Ow.
Out in Smashville spitting bars. Oh! Okay, that was such a slick roll through from Abadango. Okay, I thought we were going to see the spike, man.
Yeah, he didn't get the hard hitbox. Very unfortunate. Okay, Abba staying alive on the right side of the screen. Ness put on crazy pressure, using that Psy Magnet to cancel his momentum and provide more pressure on the platform.
Until Shoryu, but that's when the weight and fastballing will come in handy against Ryu. A little extra survivability over most characters, especially off the top. All right, stage control in favor of blue team. They wipe Abadango out here. We could see things get ugly for Kamem, but even if they don't manage to do that very quickly, Ryu hanging onto the stock, hanging onto center stage is real dangerous, and there we go. This is the fated 2v1. We're going to see Team Utah potentially take this to a 2-0 lead.
Strong up tilt was the kill option du jour today for Ryu. And he can take those stocks by himself, or he can go for the setup, but that's a dead Ness. And 151% on this Ryu. And you almost died to your teammate just now, and he's getting an attempted edge guard opportunity. Okay, trying to mess him up, I think, with a rush a bit.
It's definitely not impossible anymore for Kamem. Just needs to land the desired kill move. There we go. Again, not blocking high, even though he plays Ryu.
And that's Kamem being really tricky with his mix-up on the fastball or normal fall with that back air. And that makes it really hard to know exactly when you need to shield, and that's going to take out Ryu. We have a singles match.
Yes, but a slight lead for Ness, and that is so important in singles. Oh, loving the movement, though, as he does the full hop PK. Oh! Full hop PK fire. Knew he had a double jump, but stalled it out. Killed his vertical momentum with down B. So much cool stuff from Bestness.
He's playing like a monster right now.
So is Kamem, though, hanging on with this percent deficit. One grab could be his life.
He's just got to play it safe. Play with those lemons. Get back onto the stage with the forward air. Will clean it up. And that's a 2-0 lead for Utah.
Just tickles him off the left side. Bestness and Diablo salvaging that after almost dropping in 2v1. Bestness had that ugly up B angle. He was under the stage. You could see him trying to get fancy with it. He likes going around the front and then curving it underneath him. That can actually save you in a pinch, but when there's nobody on your back, just go for the safe stuff. Go for what you know is going to work.
That's like the Gact on Battlefield, right?
Yeah.
Going for that PK Thunder all the way around.
I just heard a
Making like a figure 8.
By the way, so I believe Abadango is going to be picking her. And
Mega Man Bayo, or?
I think so. I didn't hear any other character switches. Yeah, it's going to be Mega Man and Bayo. So Platinum Games and Capcom versus Nintendo and Capcom. Or I guess, what's the, it's Ape Studios or something that made Earthbound. Still a first-party game, but either way, got some phenomenal IP on the screen is my point.
We're going to get even more phenomenal IP in Ultimate. We're going to have, like,
all the IP you've ever seen.
Everyone's here. There's only 4 people fighting right now to move on in this bracket, and Team Utah has the 2-0 advantage. We have seen a reverse 3-0 today. Wouldn't be the first time if Team Japan wanted to turn this around.
And a switch to Bayonetta, just the prescription to make it happen. Doctor, I'm down 2-0.
I thought that was Cloud. I thought that was Cloud's fault.
Yeah, hey, that's true, but I think it still applies. You wouldn't download medicine, would you? All right.
Kamem getting that kill off the right side of the screen. Again, we just see how valuable that back air is, and that may be why Smashville was the choice just in general, is because you can go fishing so deep for those back airs. Get those stocks earlier.
Abadango barely sustaining any damage so far. Pops right out of the PK fire. Staying mobile with all his specials, making it real hard to pin him down. One of Bayonetta's greatest strengths in doubles, I'd say, is her ability to avoid you and then just take those choice hits for the kill. Smart, using his second whip twist out there. Oh, and again, he's just trying to hit you. Falls to the ledge. Very smart. Abadango recognizing exactly what resources he had in that situation.
And now this red team has just felt in complete control ever since this Bayonetta switch came into play. Look at everyone staying alive here and getting the big hit in with the up air. Not going to be quite enough.
And I just keep seeing Team Utah not air dodge out of the tornado. I feel like that's going to cost them in the long run, but they've been doing just fine so far. Well, until this match. Maybe they just need a game to adjust to Bayonetta, though. I could see this still turning around in a Game 4, maybe in Game 5. But so far, Aba definitely happy that he switched, it seems.
Okay, the 6 stock has been interrupted, which generally important for like your mental health. Not getting 6 stock.
Yeah, not even going to get the JV 6. Oh, I'm sorry, no, they haven't hit yet. But now it's ruined.
Bayo in general takes damage from these magnifying glasses so much that it's kind of hard to JV, if you count that or not.
I wonder if Mega Man will use the tornado to send Bayonetta and an opponent up during Witch Twist. That could be real disgusting.
Oh, the classic Mennonite. It's Mennonite Game & Watch, right?
Yeah.
That's the team.
Oh, catches that, but yeah, Ness gonna grab the edge, get some invincibility to work with. And I feel like they're playing with their food at this point. 2 healthy stocks apiece. Oh, and down to 1 for Abadango. Maybe not time to sleep just yet.
I mean, this blue team is bleeding so bad, though, right? 150 on Ryu. Although he could kill Mega Man like by kind of blowing at him, right? Yep,
like that?
There it is. So it is even stocks. There goes Ryu on the back end. He's going to pay the price for that.
All right, Bestness, what are you going to do? You're just going to concede? Yeah. Oh, no, he's swimming. Okay. But he drowned.
Where are you going?
All right.
That's like that guy who takes like dynamite and goes fishing. Like, yeah, I caught like 80 fish.
Well, it's not over yet for Team Japan, showing that at the very least they've got some signs of life with Bayonetta. Maybe Bestness and Diablo are going to adjust. Maybe they'll switch characters themselves, but I very strongly doubt that.
I'd be kind of surprised. I'm not familiar with them playing any other characters, really.
Nah, me neither. Definitely not Bestness. It's in the name, man. Oh, yes, actually, I did know about this. He does have the jigs. Saw that a bit at Smash and Splash with his brother, Frozen. They teamed and got a bit of mileage out of the Jigglypuff, actually. But unfortunately, we're not going to see that today. We'll have to wait for Captain L in singles maybe to see some Puff.
Battlefield we go, away from Smashville, finally, after three very interesting games there, I would say. But it is going to be Triplats taking away that side platform, which I think Kamem was really benefiting a lot in that, in Game 3 particularly, getting those back airs off the side. So now everyone's going to live a little bit longer. The platform is going to be a little bit more beneficial for Ness than Mega Man, just the way you can pressure those side platforms specifically.
And you generally hear people complaining about fighting Ness on Smashville, right? The forward throw, the down smash, the back throw, all very much amplified by the presence of that platform. So it's interesting to see these guys voluntarily picking away from it now that it's their turn to counter. Either way, they did just get kind of mauled on Smashville, so changing the scenery, can't disagree with that too much. Percent's so close right now, but Ryu approaching that KO percent. Of course, everyone else is as he climbs a percent too, just because we know what this character does with Rage.
I don't think that was true Shoryuken, unfortunately, that landed on the Bayonetta. She lived at like 80% with almost max rage on Ryu, but just let it rip. That one was definitely true. Yeah, that Bayonetta is truly dead.
You could see the white flash, and that's just going to tell you for sure. Not sure, though. I feel like Ryu players almost never go, they almost never actually press up B, so she might have just barely been able to lift that person. Not sure, though. Oh, and everybody's dying. Two stocks across the board. This is a singles match ×2 right now.
What the heck was that?
I
Bale wasn't anywhere even near that interaction.
Yeah.
Bale was like just spawning, and then they all just obliterated.
She was the innocent bystander.
Dust.
For once, Bayonetta, the innocent bystander. She was just the witness. Of course, the DLC police are still going to come through and think she did something. So I definitely want to see a replay of that.
I need to see a clip or a replay or something of that. That was insane.
Someone clip that and tweet it to us, please. Thank you very much. Either way, we have Abadango and Kamem looking so much better after this character switch. The Mega Man, in theory, would be good to answer Ryu, but Ness, also a character you have to worry about. He's a lot more mobile. You can't just pin him down with projectiles like that, and it takes more to kill him, too. Not than Ryu, but just in general.
After that crazy scramble, it looks like the percents are slightly favoring this red team. They're just getting a little bit more out of the mileage. Just every single little stray hit here and there. There hasn't been too many crazy team combos like we would see with the Mario teams, like in the last match. But it's just been little scrambles. But oh no!
Yeah, he waited a little bit too long. I think he didn't want to get caught in that 55 or 60 frame lockout window from grabbing the edge after you've been hit. Smart on the part of Diablo, but still, it actually cost him. And Kamem gonna cost himself a stock at the edge there. Again, Ryu so efficient at comboing the heavy fast-falling characters like that.
Bale, the lone remaining player with 2 stocks on her side. She's gonna try to keep away, play a little bit safer, jumping around on these platforms, going for safe witch twists. Although Ryu going to get that up air in, not gonna kill on Battlefield though, but that back air is a big, powerful aerial. So now it is all even at 1.
All right. We saw the other losers match end at 3-1. Everything else has been Game 5. Let's see which trend these guys are trying to follow. Last stock for everybody here. The stakes are so high. You can feel it. Every little interaction, there's just like a little bit of hesitation from everyone.
Oh, and looking for the chase very up high, though, is Bestness. I think he wanted to turn around and get something crazy on the Bale, but not at that percent. It wouldn't have worked.
Bestness absolutely nuts for going off stage for that. Oh, he's dead! Oh, Ryu's recovery just so exploitable, and you saw it in action right there. I think we're getting 5 games unless Bestness can truly channel his inner magician here.
Need to pull off something crazy, and that snipe with the Mental Blade might just be enough to seal it. Yup. Bestness not going to find that recovery, and I think that was a semi-intentional miss.
Watch as I make my final stock disappear. All right. Game number 5, the switch to Bayonetta, proving to be the spark that Team Japan needed. If they pull this one off, man, I feel like we're going to see a lot of salt in that Twitch chat.
At least from the Utah cheering section.
Yeah,
which I'm sure there's always like the local cheering section that's trying to be loud and proud. And shout outs to you guys, definitely the locals there. You really keep us all going, right? Like when the Chicagoans are cheering for my Chicago boys, etc., etc.
Yep.
Every single region like that. We love to see that in the Twitch chat, so guys, keep it going. Let everyone know if you're from Utah and you want these guys to win. And same with Japan, of course. Definitely goes both ways.
If you're rooting for either of these teams, forget about where you're actually from. Let us know who you like in the Twitch chat. Get it out there, get some support, you know, on that like electromagnetic level. I'm sure it somehow affects the outcome here. Let's see who has the stronger support network, though. So far, Mega Man Battle Network looking pretty good, as Kamem has not even been touched yet. Bestness off the stage. Yeah, smart. Just respect it. Let him get back. Worry about ledge trapping him.
Oh, and looking for some footstool shenanigans with Mega Man there in time. That's something you can kind of take advantage of when Mega Man has to like recover from very far away, and how slow he is if you get that 1 vs. 2 situation going. But he will get there in time and finish that up. But in the meantime, this blue team has started to close up this deficit.
Yeah, Bestness has been clobbering Kamem for a good 20 seconds straight, making up for all the damage he did at the beginning. Oh, smart footstooling off Ness's head, making sure not to get caught on either side by that down smash. Kamem with the emergency strategies. And that was an emergency Dragon Punch if I've ever seen one. Ryu just throwing it out there and lost in stage control. Got clipped by Bayo's back air on the way back. And all of a sudden, we see the first major swing into the favor of red team. Got fire.
Projectile game back and forth from both these players, but that was all to make Kameme flinch. Then Bestness was in the perfect position to capitalize. And what a yo-yo from the side platform.
Very rare that you see that catch ledge jump from the platform like that, but Bestness, knowing that he had a partner covering the ground, that was pretty much Abadango's best answer to get out there, and if he can hold on to this first stock for a good bit longer, we could see the reverse 3-0 get prevented, but no, Bayonetta has something to say every single time.
That up air connected out of Witch Twist 2 by itself. Perfectly served up for Bayo. Battlefield's not going to save you that time, since they're a little too high. Ooh, the spike not landing, and that's going to be a second life for Mega Man.
Yeah, we saw both Abadango on the right side and Diablo on the left side getting the big setup hits that they needed, the up tilts for Ryu and the heel slides for Bayo, but unfortunately they were just both unable to convert and kind of feel the tension in the room right now. Like that by Diablo going for up tilts into grab. Yes, smart stuff. Don't steal your Shoryu, don't go for it and leave yourself wide open when you know it's not going to kill Bayo. Almost a happy birthday. It's going to be Ness still in there. And Mega Man right there to pick up the slack as Ryu fell out. It's all about the stage control, though, right now. Back throw. Oh, the throw armor actually keeping Bestness alive there and almost losing his stock yet again to the Bayo.
This killer instinct from Abadango has just been insane. He's going to get that quick service up to his teammate getting the back air, but he will pay the price for it on the other end. But this is another edge guard situation for Ness, and he does not have a jump this time. Okay.
Just barely enough gas in the tank to get back. Bayo actually almost dying. Like 80% to a back air. All that rage from Ness makes him so dangerous, and that should do it. Yes, no revenge kill as Ness is still hanging on at 170 here. Bestness, again, trying to live up to this title. He wants a shot at a cat and loser semis.
All right, the back air will maybe slow down that Bestness title for just a little bit longer, and it's going to make this an all-even last stock again on Battlefield.
I love how when Bestness was respawning, Diablo just ran all the way across the platform, didn't want to even bother fighting a potential 2v1 scenario. He's like, I'm waiting for my boy to come back. I'm only advancing further in this fight with backup. Oh, look at all that damage though on Kameme. Hopefully gonna get him right back. Diablo with a big chance. Okay, blue team just had stage control, but I feel like they were going wild off the stage. Oh, Bestness, what are you doing?
Going for it all there.
Has so much life just evaporated from him. He was at like 30% before all that. Now everyone's at risk of dying to something. Little friendly fire. Focus gonna get eaten up by multi-up air.
Okay, oh no!
No tech! But he's still alive. This is so intense in this game 5 right now. A grab could end it for Bestness if he's by the edge, but there's so much danger on all sides of the field right now. Yes, the Metal Blade to back air, and Diablo's alive!
Ryu is a heavy customer. He's going to stay alive from that second hit. Not enough here. And okay, what are you going to do? Oh, just what? Shoryuken. That's going to clean up. It is Bayonetta against Utah now. Okay, the back air will do it right back. And that's it.
Abadango clutching that one out. And Bestness, it looked like he got stuck in run. Not the best DI on that back air. I think he was only at 108 when he got hit. and then just able to frame trap Diablo's air dodge in the scramble. Oh, Bestness looking pretty disappointed with that. They had it. They had the 2v1. Things finally started to look up for them. Oh, man. That was a heartbreaker. The reverse 3-0, too, after the switch to Bayonetta, and 6 kills. Some of them on his partner. But, wow, Abadango, definitely the MVP of that. Not only did he actually close out the 2v1, but he got so many of the kills, held down the stage so well, made so many miraculous recoveries.
What an incredible game.